It is freezing outside and I am cold as hell because my hands aren't covered with anything stylish because we never talked about stylish glove options. Our hat, we're warm, our jacket, we're cool, we maybe have a scarf on, our boots, everything is hooked up and looking fine. Except our hands. Our digits are freezing. So today I thought we'd go over some stylish options for gloves to make sure that your hands are always warm. You know that there are tons of glove options out there. There are mittens, there are ski gloves, there are work gloves. But what we're looking for is something that's subtle. Something that's going to keep our hands warm, not big and bulky. Because remember, gentlemen, it's all about fit. And gloves are no different. If you've got big, massive, overstuffed gloves on your hands, you're going to look kind of ridiculous because everything else is fitting and looking so smooth. But what I would recommend for you is to invest in a nice pair of form-fitting black leather gloves like these. Alright, think about it. Black shoes, black leather shoes are like the most versatile pair of footwear that you can possibly own. They work with jeans, they work with jackets, you can wear them pretty much with everything, and they match with everything. Well, the black leather gloves, no different. They pretty much match with everything. Brown, gray, tan, it works pretty much across the board. Now, if you want to step it up and go the extra mile, you could invest in a pair of brown leather gloves as well. And then, guess what you're doing? You're matching your gloves to your shoes. And we're assuming that the jacket and the hat and everything else that you're wearing is matching with the brown gloves and brown shoes. But if you're looking for just that one pair, that one signature pair to keep your hands warm, I would definitely invest in a pair of black leather gloves. You can find them all over the internet, but I would recommend going into some local department stores and trying on and seeing what they have. Most large department stores do carry a selection of leather gloves. You can get them lined, but that is going to make them a little bit bulkier, or you can get them with no lining in them at all. The deal is with leather, they are incredibly warm, and as opposed to knitted gloves, even though they're thin and they might look thick, the holes in between the knitting is actually going to allow a lot of cold air to come in. Leather gloves, you don't have that problem. They are a solid mass and piece, and so your hands are actually in there acting as like almost self-inflicted heaters. So they're keeping you nice and warm. So gentlemen, black leather gloves, they're solid, they go with everything, they're going to keep your hands warm. Because what happens? Let me paint the picture. You might not think you need gloves. You're like, hey, I got a car. I go in a car. I'm cool. All right, well, maybe you're in some exotic location and you're skiing in Aspen or wherever. Doesn't matter. Maybe you're not skiing. Maybe you are in New York City and you just went shopping because your favorite little boutique store just had a monster super sale and you're carrying all your incredible new shoes home. What are you going to do, huh? Exactly. Your hands are now exposed. You can't pull your shirt sleeves down, try and cover. It's going to stretch out your shirt. You need gloves, gentlemen, and my paws are partial to looking good as well as staying warm.